the feeling like coming out of G-Day this year with the offensive line?
Not for sure. Like comparing this G-Day to other G-Days in the past, knowing we're a different team and all the other teams, I just feel like we had a little bit more camaraderie together as a unit up front. At least, you know, just feel like some of the checks we made and stuff like that, we're kind of on point. Less kinks to work out. I don't know if that's because, you know, we had a few guys last year as well in the returning, or we just did a good job this spring with communication and stuff like that. I really just feel like I like where we're at as far as the communication aspect of it.
When you watch Ekman, what are you teaching him? What are you showing him with ropes-wise so far for his first year?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, that's what you come to the University of Georgia for. Definitely the players, you know what I'm saying, to play with and to like help out guys like Ekman. He's going to be a hell of a ball player once he, you know what I'm saying, figures it out and gets his feet wet a little bit with college football. You know, it's kind of a transition to make, especially at tackle. It's one of the hardest positions on the field, in my opinion. So I definitely just feel like Ekman has a bright future as long as he keeps the air focus and keeps the horse binders on. It's great for sure.
What do you think of the job that Z has shown this spring and what he was able to do with you guys today?
No, you know, Z is a very talented guy. You know, yeah, he's really good, quick feet, gets to his anchor well, stuff like that. So I feel like that stuff definitely helps and translate year, kind of like age borders and stuff like that when they're able to get your anchor that fast. So I feel like he's going to be a hell of a ball player too. He's another guy, you know, we're just working in the kinks and trying to give as much knowledge as we can to guys like that for sure so they can be the best they can be.
What do you feel like you guys as an offensive line accomplished this spring?
I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm, you know, beating a dead horse, but I feel like the communication aspect of it is really big. I don't know if y'all can tell, but there's a few plays out there. We had a few checks that we made 2 or 3 times in the same play. We're all in the same, all in the same path, all in the same, going to the same guy. Right communication aspects, and they led to explosive plays. So as long as we make sure we're on the same path and we communicate well, we'll have explosive plays for sure.
What have been your early impressions of Dante Dowdell, what he brings to the backfield?
Physical runner, for sure. I mean, that's easy to say, but you know, besides what he does on the field, running the ball physically, kind of like an old school running back, he's really just a great locker room guy. You know, good guy to talk to, and you know, he embraces his O lineman. You know, he came up to us when he first came in. It was like, you know, I'm Dante, y'all the O line. I want to meet y'all and stuff like that. So, hats off to that guy. Great person, great human being, and I love blocking for him. I'm really hoping for a good year for him.
First, sure. I know the defense wants to get better as a pass rushing unit. You guys want to stop them. What did you see in this spring from those guys? Anybody flash? Maybe more so than last season has grown up a little bit?
Definitely 85. Chase Lynn definitely kind of a different player than he was last year as far as, you know, he's just quick, he can bend, he's kind of savvy with his moves, and he likes to set up and stuff like that. So I definitely feel like that's one of the guys I'm kind of happy to see kind of the most growth from year 1 to year 2.